Today we are heading to Mount Cook National Park, and we are actually going to be doing the most popular hike in the park called Hooker Valley Track. We're super excited for it because it is really well known to have amazing views of Mount Cook, the giant mountain.
However, we made a quick stop at this lake because look at the color. This isn't even color corrected or anything. This is straight out of the camera. It looks just turquoise. The best part about this is that there is a little walkway leading from the parking lot down to the shores of the lake, and it's honestly not that bad.
Photographer is here at work setting up his camera for the beautiful shot of this gorgeous lake. Well, the lake was very beautiful, but personally I prefer it more at the top because it looks a lot more blue versus when you get closer to it, it looks a lot more clear, which is still really gorgeous, but just like seeing it from afar, it just looks like this gorgeous blue paradise of a lake, and then you get closer and the blue kind of fades. But either way, it was amazing. Great little stop off the side of the road. New Zealand just has the prettiest wildflowers during summertime, and they're always so purple. We found this really big chunky bumblebee here, so we're taking some cool photos of him. Hopefully, if he stays still. There we go.
Holly's terrified of them.
Yeah, after taking those photos, I started running and yelling because they're big and they're scary. This morning when we woke up, it was like 50 something degrees Fahrenheit. It's kind of cold out, so I dressed in a sweater, long socks, and leggings. That was a huge mistake because the sun now, oh my gosh, is it hot. We just had to stop on the side of the road because of this amazing view of the mountains, and then there's a big glacier right over there. Here's an up close of the glacier. Ugh, I absolutely love glaciers. We have so much fun every single time we get to hike on one. They're just so cool. It is currently 4 p.m. and we have just now arrived to the hike that we're going to do, and the hike is around 7 miles. So starting a 7-mile hike at 4 p.m. is definitely a ballsy move, but the good news is that it's summer here and we are in the South Island of New Zealand, so sunset isn't until 9 p.m. so we have plenty of time. We're about to go over this really cool bridge here to go over this beautiful glacial river. We're going on our second suspension bridge now, and this view is just phenomenal. We just came across what I think this park is all about. We are pretty sure that this is Mount Cook. Either way, it is so gorgeous. One of the coolest mountains I've ever seen, for sure. And just having the glacial river right here, I mean, it's like something out of a painting. It's just so amazing. We're only 2 out of about 7 miles into this trail, and the views just keep getting better and better. I am so obsessed with this hike. We agreed that Banff National Park is still our favorite national park in the world, but we do think that this is probably our new favorite hike, especially because it's really not that hard. It's kind of long, but No elevation really is definitely a plus, and the views are just so worth it. So Daniel, tell everyone, how are you feeling about this hike?
I'm feeling a little sweaty, but other than that, I mean, I think that's my favorite mountain.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so mountainy. You know, like it comes to a peak so perfectly. There's this glacial river running off of it. This is just incredible.
We're trying to figure out if this was formed from an avalanche, but honestly we don't have a lot of knowledge on that. So if anyone knows, please let us know what this little slide of dirt is on the side of this mountain. Well, we made it to our destination. This is the beautiful lake in front of Mount Cook, and there are actually chunks of ice in the lake. You can see down here, which is kind of crazy because it's summer.
So, what do you think?
Amazing. 10 out of 10. Probably my favorite hike. Like I said, not my favorite national park, but...
I mean, coming around that corner and seeing Mount Cook was like, I was literally speechless.
Well, we made it to the end of the trail and we are heading back now. It took us about 2 hours to reach the end of the trail. It was supposed to be like 3 hours total, but we keep stopping for photos and videos, so...
It took a lot of them though.
Yeah, and the photos look amazing. So it's definitely gonna take a little bit longer, but at least on the way back, we won't be taking as many photos. So it should be somewhat quicker, but we highly recommend doing this hike if you come to the South Island of New Zealand. It was so incredible, especially ending the hike with the beautiful lake and the mountain in the background. But now we are headed back. Well, that's it for our day in Mount Cook National Park. We got to do the Hooker Valley Track Trail, which was so amazing. We got beautiful views of Mount Cook along with the glacier rivers, and we also got to see the glaciers at the top of the mountain, so that was super cool. I highly recommend checking out this area. Stick around for our next video that we will be posting next week. Make sure to like and subscribe so that you can see that. It's going to be all about Lake Wanaka and the area of Wanaka in New Zealand.